Hello students of class 8, once again I'm Sudi and welcome back to my video. In this video I will show you the solution of exercise 15.2, which is the next lesson of the chapter number 15, and here we have chapter number 15, introduction to graph, and the exercise 15.2 here, and here we have the question number 1. In question number 1 it says that plot the following points on the graph sheet, verify if they lie on a line or not. Okay, so let us see what are the points to be plotted on the graph paper. The first one, that is A, B, C, D. So this A, B, C, D with the number, they are called the coordinates. Coordinate A, coordinate B, coordinate C, coordinate D. And you can see numbers are there. This number are the value of X and Y. We know that in the graph paper, the points are there on the X-axis and Y-axis. So those points are here with this A, B, C, D, and they are known as the coordinates. Okay, they are known as the coordinates. So these are the coordinates points to be plotted on the graph paper. So three are there. Next is B and C. So three graphs we have to be drawn so that we put this coordinates in different graph paper. Okay. So my dear student, you need to get your graph paper and work it out. So here I'm going to explain you how to plot the coordinates of to plot the points on a graph sheet, okay, of this A, B, C, D in different uh, graph. So let us see. See, this is the graph one, first graph of A, so that you have to draw the line that is called the y-axis and x-axis first, okay, and always you have to keep the zero here, which is the origin of these two line, okay, of x and y axis, okay. Then you see the points on y, 6 points are there, on x also 6 points are there, because you can see here on you can see here a. So we have to draw the axis first, x-axis and y-axis, and then we have to plot the points here, point A, B, C, D, which are the coordinates of x and y as 40, 42, 46, and 42.5. Okay, clear. And here you can see that always the x is 4 here, the x is not changing here, but the changes is in the y value as 0, as 2, as 6, and as 2.5. Then we have to find out where the points are there, okay, of A, B, C, D. So first of all, you see here, my dear student, um, the highest point or highest value is 6 here, which is for y. So y you have to come to 6 or 7. One more you can take, doesn't matter. Or actually also you can take as per your convenience. And on the x-axis, the highest is 4. 4 up to 4 point you can take, but it is good that you take one more or as the y also, so that the graph look little what to say, nice to see. Okay, so let us talk about how to plot this graph here. So first of all, point A is the coordinate 4 and 0. So the value of x is 4 and the value of y is 0. Where is y? Where is 0 for y? Means where is the value of y as 0? That is that the starting point here 0, isn't it? So the y value 0 will be here, but from here you just come to the x-axis where the value of sorry, the value of x will be 4. This is the point 4 here. So if you take a point on this point 4 or unit 4, you will get that point called a coordinate A, where it's give the value of x as 4 and 0. Okay, and next is coordinate B. Coordinate B is 4 and 2. So the value of x is 4 and the value of y is 2. So here again the value of x is 4. So from this 4 you just come straight up so that it meets y at 2 here. So you can find here 2 for y. So then this line will meet with this line here from this 4, isn't it? And take another point here. This point will be point B here. Okay. Then next C. So C, the value of x is 4 and the value of y is 6 here. So for that, from this 4, you just come straight to the line that it meet with the y at 6 here. Yes, yes. So take a point here, and the point C, and this C, it will be show the coordinate of x and y as 4 and 6 here. And the last one is D, coordinate D. The coordinate D is 4 and 2.5. So this start from the 4 at x4, isn't it? 4 means x value is 4. From this point 4 yeah, from this unit 4 you come straight to the point, to get the point where it meets the value of y as 2.5. 2.5 is the middle of these two entries, isn't it? So you just take the point on this take here on this line so that you get the coordinate d, that is 4 and 2.5 here, isn't it? After you draw the points, after you get the point, after you find out the point, or after you locate the points, or after you plot the point, you can say that, then you have to join all these points through a line, or y with a line. Then you can see that line a b c d, so the coordinates or the points are now lying on the line a b c, isn't it? So next we have that, and clearly this point lies on the line a b c d, of course it is. And now let's go to next question, question b, how to plot this point. Okay. So now we go to the b now. Yeah, graph B. So in graph B, you see the same question only. So we have to plot these points of B, that is graph B. Okay. In the graph B, also you see we have to draw the y-axis and x-axis first, and 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, also 1, 2, 3, 4 in x-axis. We take this 1 square unit as 1 point. Okay, so, and we got 4 points here on x-axis, and 4 points, another 4 points on the y-axis. Why we have take 4 up to 4 only is that you can see that the highest value of the coordinates is 4 here, for even for the y, also for x also, so that we will take the highest unit or highest value as the 4. Even you can take 5 also, doesn't matter. Okay, as per your convenience of your graph paper. Then let us start to plot. You can see that a line is here, so a line is PQRS only, but how we will get that point, I'll explain you. First point is P, so P point, where I will get the P point, let us see, it is 1 and 1. The value of x also 1, the value of y also 1, then the coordinate is 1 and 1. So this coordinate 1 and 1, you just start from here, x as x1. So x1 is here, so just come up to the points where it meets one of the y. So this is a point where it meets y1 and x1 here. So take 1 point here, and next coordinate is q22. So 22 means from 2 from here and 2 from here, and they meet at this point. Take this point, means make a big point, a little bigger point here, and then 3 3. Just 3 3 means you can see from this tree here. Then take a point here, and 4 4 also, just from this 4, and from 4 from y, and this is the point where they meet together here, and take this point. After taking the point on this graph, what you have to do draw is you have to draw a line joining them. So join them with a line, and you get a straight line here, isn't it? So that means the points also again lie on the same line, isn't it? So let us see the next. The solution. In the solution, draw the x-axis and y-axis and plot this point. Okay, then after plotting this point, we got what we got is, see, clearly this point lies on line PQRS. That's all. Okay, this is the only thing that we have to do. Just draw that x-axis and take the points of the coordinates. Then in the P1 or x1 for y here, next Q 2 for x, and 2 for y, and R 3 for y, and again 3 for x, 3 for x and 3 for y, again S 4 for x and 4 for y. This is the points where it indicates the coordinates 4 4 3 3 2 2 and 1 1. So this is the line where the points are, or the coordinates are lying, that is PQRS. Okay, so here is the answer, or the graph of the second question B. Then we'll go to the third graph. Okay, let us see the third graph. Now third graph C. So we are going to plot this C. Yeah, the C already given here, so we have to plot this points on given in C. So what are the points? Point K, point L, point M, and point N. Okay, so these are to be plotted on the graph paper. So let us see. Yeah, this is the graph to be plotted, and this is a graph to be drawn here. So this is graph C. So in the graph C, you can see we again have to draw the same x-axis and y-axis, and to plot the points. What are the points here? K, L, M, N. Okay. K, you can see here, K, the coordinates are 2 and 3. That's 2 and 3 means 2 value 4x and the y value is 3. So from 2 then we will get this point where the where it meets the value of y at 3, isn't it? Yes, from 2. So this k first, put that coordinate k, 2 and 3, and next is l. So l 5 means 5 and 3. 5 is the value of this x-axis, and from x-axis then start from here and you will meet at a point where the value of y is 3. Yeah, this is the point. So this is the l here. Then again we get 5 and 5. 5 and 5 means value of x is 5. Again from this 5 come straight up. Okay, and then you'll find a point where it meet with the y value 5 here. So take this point and this point will be m, which is 5 5. Okay, then next is your this one n 2 and 5. So 2 and 5 you can, 2 is here, isn't it? And then 2 straight you come and you will find a point here where it meets with the value of y here, y as 5 here. So 2 5, the coordinate 2 5 here. If after you get this point, all this 1 2 3 4 is k l m n, join them with lines. Okay, line segments or line, you join them. After joining after joining the coordinates, we say coordinates. Okay, after joining these coordinates k, l, m, n, then we find that the points are not on the line. Yes, clearly these points do not lie on a line. Now at this time what happened, the points are not lying on a line, but they lie on different directions only. Okay, clear? Yes. So here we have this question number 1 graph here. So please practice this plotting of points how I explain you in your graph paper, and see if you have any difficulties to do, please kindly call me and put drop a message here. Okay, so now let us go to the next question here. So next question, we have question number 2. In question number 2 it said that draw the line passing through 2 2 3, the coordinate 2 3 and the coordinate 3 2 means the coordinate 2 3 means the value of x is 2, the value of y is 3, and again next is the value of x3, the value of y is 2, this coordinate. You have to draw a line passing through these two coordinates, means a point will be find here in the graph, and you have to find out the other coordinates points at which this line meet at x-axis and y-axis. After drawing the axis, you have to find out these 2 points in the coordinates. Okay, and then you have to draw a line passing to these two coordinates, these 2 points, and that line will be meeting one at x-axis and one will be at y-axis, and then you have to find out the coordinates, the meeting point of this line as the coordinates of y and x. Okay, clear? So let us see. 2 points you'll get here because the line will be cut at y-axis as well as at x-axis, isn't it? So let us see how we can do that. In the solution, you can see that the graph is here. The graph to be plotted, or the graph to be drawn, is here. So first of all, we have to draw the y-axis and x-axis. Then we take the value up to 6 on each of the axis. Okay, up to 6 point, because let us say that half we double up the highest point 3, isn't it? So we take 6, no doubt. You can take more, so it doesn't matter. But if you take less, then we have to again go on counting, isn't it? So better we take double of the, not half, double of the highest point, 3 3 6 6 we are taking. Okay, then you see we have this y-axis and x-axis, and the origin here 0, and start from here 1 2 3 4 5 6 up to 6. Here also 1 2 3 4 6. Okay, in the y-axis, and then the two coordinates given here is 2 3 and 3 2, means first of all this first coordinate is 2 3. Let us see. Yeah, we have to draw the x-axis and plot this 2 3 here. 2 3 point P, sorry, point P, let's say point P. Okay, P, point P, so point P is 2 3. So 2 value of x is 2, and from here you have to come up so that it meets at a point where the value of y is 3. Yes, this is the point here. So make this point. Okay, just put a point here and name that p, that is 2 and 3, and uh, another point Q as 3 and 2 here. So 3 is the value of x and the 2 will be the value of y. Then you have to come from this 3 up so that it meets at the point where the value of y is 2 here, and take this point here. Okay, make a point here, put a point here, and name it as q, and the coordinate is 3 and 2. So you will get, finally you get these 2 point p and q here, and you have to draw a line, a straight line joining these 2 points, so that the lines should be drawn so that it touch or it cut the x-axis at this point A and point B. So point A and point B are the 2 points where the line is cutting the axis. Okay, x-axis and y-axis here. So at A, you can see that the the line is cutting x-axis at the point A, where the coordinate is 5 and 0. 5 is the value of x, you can see, and 0 is the value of y here, because 0, the value of y is 0 here, isn't it? And another point B that cuts the y-axis by the line is at this point, and this point, let us say it is B. So B, you can see that the value of y is 5, but the value of x is 0 here, isn't it? So the coordinate is 0 and 5, or 5 and 0. Okay, yes. So finally we get the coordinate A and B are as 5, 0 and 0, 5 here. Okay, respectively. So this is the graph of question number 2, and now we go to the next question, question number 3 here. And next, in question number 3, let us see what is the question number 3 is telling us. So in the same exercise and question number 3, the question number 3 is saying that write the coordinates of the vertices of each of the adjoining figures. Now here in this question number 3, the diagram is given here, and from that diagram we have to write the coordinates, means that's the value of x and of y. Okay, putting in the bracket. Now that way we have to do. So here is the diagram of the question number 3, and in this diagram you can see that in the graph, the x-axis is up to 10 and the y is up to 8, and some figures are given here. This figure, you can see, this figure is made up of the points O, A, B, C, or A, B, C, O, A, B, C, you can see. And here another figure is given here, that P, P, Q, R, S. Another figure also given here, uh, L, K, L, M. These are the figure. Okay, so you can see the points L, point M, point K. So the points are here in its figure, so we have to write their coordinates. For example, here point O, point O. Okay, point O. What is the coordinate of the graph? The coordinate of the graph is 0 for the x and again 0 for the y, isn't it? Yes. So let us see. After showing here, you can understand. See, clearly from the graph, the coordinates of the points are 0, means O coordinate is 0 and 0, means x also 0, y also 0 here. Okay, clear. And next coordinate, A is point A is the coordinate 2 and 0, 2 and 0. Okay, 2 and 0 means 2 is 2 value for the x and the 0 value for the y. Okay, and the coordinate point B is the coordinate of x as 2 and y as 3 here, means 2 and 3. Okay, and C, you can see that in C, y value is 3 and the x value is 0. That's why the coordinate C will be 0 and 3 here. The first coordinate, the first number in the coordinate is the value for the x, that is fixed, that is fact only. Okay, clear. Fact means fixed information. Okay, and next, let us see, next we have next figure this PQRS. Okay, the P, that is P point, you see here, P straight come to the x, the value of x is 4, and now from P you just go to the y, the value is 3 now. So the coordinate of this point P will be 4 and 3. You can see 4 and 3 here, isn't it? And Q, you can see that just come to the x, the value is 6 for x, and y value is 1. That means 6 and 1, you can see here. And now R here, x again 6, but the value of y is 5. That means 6 and 5 here. And S, you come straight to the x, 4. So 4 and y, you go to the y and you get 7 here. That means the coordinate of this point S is 4 and 7 here, you get here, isn't it? Yes. Next figure, that's KLM. Now in L, you can see that L, go to the x-axis is the value is 7 here and go to the y-axis, then it meets at 7 here. That means the coordinate is 7 and 7. So here you can see 7 and 7 here, and m, you can see m, if you go to the x, you will find 10 here, and if you go towards the y, you'll find 80 here. Then the coordinates given by this point m is 10 8 10 8, you can see here. And again, about k, the same value for the x, but for the y, if you go towards the y, you will find at 5 here, isn't it, on the line x y axis. Then the coordinate is 10 and 5 here, it's given here. So this is how you write the coordinates. So it's very simple. And let us see next. Next we have question number 4. In question number 4, it is very simple. It is to state whether true or false only, and correct that are false. Means we have to correct what is wrong here. Okay, let us see. Point Roman number 1. A point whose x coordinate is 0 and the y coordinate is non-zero will lie on the y-axis. For example, if x is 0 and the y is 1, so where this coordinate will lie, where this point will lie, this point will lie on the x-axis or y-axis, or somewhere in the graph, that you have to tell. Okay, and next we have question number 2. A point whose y coordinate is 0 and x coordinate is 5 will lie on y-axis or not. Means if y value is 0 and x coordinate is 5, means 0 and 5 is 0 and 5 will be on y-axis or x-axis. I mean, not asking whether on y or x, but they are saying directly on y-axis. It is true or false. Okay, true or false. And one also is asking you that if the x coordinate is 0 and y is non-coordinate, will be on y-axis, yes or no. That's all. And next is question is the coordinate of the origin are 0 and 0. Origin means, yes, where it begins the axis, the line axis, the axis, x-axis and y-axis. So that beginning is called the origin. So the origin is always 0 and 0. So that is true. Definitely it will be true. But 1 and 2, let us check, okay, whether they are true or not. So let us see the solution. 1 is true. 1 is true means you can see that if the coordinate x coordinate is 0, so always it will fall on the y-axis. Once again, if the coordinate of x is 0, always 0, and y is non-zero, then it always will fall on y-axis, not on the x-axis, because x 0. Okay, clear. But if it is y 0 and x is non-zero, okay, like 5 we have, then this coordinate will be fall on x-axis, where non-zero, the axis which you will get non-zero, there only you will get if other is 0. Okay, for example, y is 0 and x not 0, then this will have to be fall on x-axis, not y-axis. So therefore second one is wrong here. False. Correct statement is that a point whose y coordinate is 0 and x coordinate is 5 will be on x-axis. Okay, then number 3 is true. Yes, it is 0 and 0 will be in the origin. Okay, so these are the few questions of exercise 15.2, and the solutions are already here, my dear student. Here we study about the coordinates. The coordinate is nothing but the value of x and y only to be plotted on the graph. Okay, clear. So for this practice, kindly use your graph paper. Here actually some inconvenience of me to use the graph on the screen, so I just make this video for you. So try to understand little of it, and more we can discuss in other classes. Okay, so for today we have already come to the end part of this today's sessions, and we'll meet again in the next video, my dear student. Then till then, I hope you will be enjoying your days with this graph, and also take good care of yourself. Till then, have a nice day, all of you. Thank you again for watching my video. Bye bye, all of you.